Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Becca, and today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on this right here. This is a smoky with a nude color. I'm going to be using all types of products, and we're going to be showing you how to apply your makeup. So welcome to my very first episode, video. But I'm very excited, and I'm very excited to show you guys how I do my makeup. So let's go ahead and start. So the very first thing that I do to my face, because my skin is very oily, so I want to make sure that I cover all those oils. So the first thing that I do to apply my makeup is this Nivea Men. Let me see if it picks it up. Yeah, the aftershave balm. And this, I heard about it through Nikki tutorial. She was the very first one that actually introduced it to the whole YouTube industry. And I truly love it. And it comes in a pretty glass little container like this. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's a glass container. And I like it because everything that you put afterwards, it sticks. It has glycerin in it because that's what makes it stick, the makeup stick to your face. So we're going to go ahead and start with that everything else afterwards sticks to it, which is just about that much. And I make sure that I rub it in my face, and make sure that you have clean hands, because you want to make sure that you don't put any germs or anything like that in your face. So we're going to go ahead and apply it all over the face. And I'm sorry if I'm going to be looking over here on this way, because I have my mirror over here so I can make sure that I'm doing my makeup correctly. And sometimes, because you're rubbing it in your hands, it gets stuck to your hands. So it is okay if you apply just a little bit more, like I'm about to apply just right now. And what you do is you want to keep on rubbing and rubbing and rubbing until you feel like it starts to feel sticky. You know, like you just go like this and you feel a stickiness. That's when you know that it's actually ready for you to apply whatever else you're going to apply. So in this case, we're going to start to apply our foundation. Alright, so now that you feel a little tacky, a little stickiness, now we can go ahead and apply our foundation. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this Becca Ever Matte Shine Proof Foundation, which absolutely is one of my favorites. Let me see if you guys can see it there. It's one of my favorites because it truly makes you matte. And like I said before, I am very shiny. My skin is very oily, and this truly makes me feel just matte the whole day. And I am in the color tan. So this is the way that the packaging looks, and I like it. I truly do like it. I like the pumps better because you can actually pump it, and it's a little bit easier for you to just pump it out. But in this case, I mean, I don't mind it. It's actually really cute, and this is my first time ever actually buying a Becca foundation or a Becca product. So I was really happy afterwards. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it on the back of my hand. Just put like a little squirt here. And it actually comes out in this color. So how I'm going to do it is I'm going to grab my handy dandy little beauty blender, and I'm going to go ahead and dab it on my face. And like I said, I'm going to be facing this way because I have my mirror. You want to make sure that you take it all the way down to the neck, because you don't want to have your face one color and your neck a different color. That is a big no-no. Alrighty. So once you are done, you got to make sure that you take care of everything. Once you are done, you can go ahead and start putting whatever else you would like to put. So in this case, I would like to use this concealer. And this, I bought it a while back. I'm not a big concealer type of person because I really don't like concealers very much. But this one I do like. And this one is the Jafra Corrector Facial. This right here. And I've been having this one for quite some time, and it still works, and it's actually very good. So usually what I do is I shake it up. You want to make sure that you shake up everything that you have, because you don't want anything to be sitting down and to come out with just water or liquid or sometimes oil. So what I do is I'm going to place it on those spots. There's little spots that I have right here, and sometimes down here down my neck, almost getting close to my neck. Now it's usually just due to stress, or you know, when you're stressed out a little bit, things happened. You want to make sure that you conceal those suckers, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dab it here. So in this case, I want to say I have one right here, here, and here. And also a little bit here. And this is also part of the beauty blenders, but this is the smaller ones. These are the ones that you want to use. This is the big one, which is the regular size. And then this one's the smallest one. And this is the one that I use in order for me to start blending my concealer, my correctors, everything like that. So you want to make sure you dab this in there. And this one's just a little bit lighter than my usual color, but I feel like it actually covers everything that I want. We're trying to correct, and instead of correcting, you make it actually worse. So, alrighty. So that is done. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take, and this, I love this, and I know a lot of people don't like to highlight and contour because they don't know how to. But in this case, this product makes it so easy for you to contour. I didn't know how to contour before, but this actually helped me so much. And this is the Too Faced contour kit, and this is actually the Chisel to Perfection, the cocoa contour. And actually it does smell like cocoa. So as soon as you open it, you feel it, you smell the cocoa, and it makes you so hungry and so yummy. So this is what it looks like. And then once you open it, it actually has 2 contour shades and 2 highlight shades. And I like this highlight shade right here because it actually has shimmer, and you can actually use it as a highlight, as an actual true highlight. And then this one here on the top, that one's actually just a white powder, so it doesn't make you look white. Or like one of my friends actually were telling me that they don't like to highlight because they feel like when they take pictures, all this right here looks white, but you always got to make sure that you look for the white powder or something that looks similar to your skin, that it makes you look glowy, not ashy, not white, pale, but you want to make sure that you get the right colors. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab both of these shades right here, both of those contour colors, and I'm going to grab one of my brushes. And these brushes, I want to say, I don't remember where I bought them. I want to say it was mybrushes.com. And they were actually really, really cheap. And they come in this little packaging, which is really, really cute. I believe I bought a pink one, a black one, and a cheetah. And it comes with 26 little brushes. I'm not sure if I'm able to show all of them. But it's a whole bunch of brushes, and there's a whole bunch of little goodies that it has in here. So what I'm going to get is I'm going to grab one of the contour brushes. And I know this Too Faced contour kit has a brush, which is the Kabuki brush. But this one, I use it for the highlight because I don't like the brushes. I don't like the highlight brush that it has in there because I feel like you keep on rubbing and rubbing and it doesn't, nothing ever comes out actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this color. I'm going to shake it off. And first I'm going to grab the dark cocoa color, which is this one right here, which is the darkest one. And I'm just going to grab a little bit. And I'm going to tap it off. You want to make sure that you tap it off the excess, because if not, then you're going to have a whole bunch of patches of dark color in there, right? And you don't want to have that. You see, there was like a little patch right here. So you want to go ahead and shake it off, and then you start. And the way that you start from the bottom of your cheek all the way up, and you go all the way to your temples. And the way that I do it is I grab my brush and I line it up to the end of my ear. And this is where you're supposed to contour, right here. You don't want to go any lower and you don't want to go any higher. So you want to make sure that you start from right here and take it up. And you're going to tap, tap, tap away. You don't want to brush it, because if you're brushing away your foundation, and you don't want to do that. And what I do is I don't like to have a harsh contour line because I want to make sure that I look very natural. You're going to start tapping. And once you feel like you have the desired look, you're going to go back. And in this case, I'm going to go back with the medium cocoa color, which is this one. Right on the top right there. I'm sorry if I was loud. You're going to tap off the excess, I'm sorry. Oh, what's going on with me? I can't speak today. I'm going to keep on going. Tap away. I don't know if you're able to see this, but you can start to see this right here, and I'm going to start looking at my monitor over here. And I actually, you know what? I actually have another one that I like better. So this one I like, and you see how it's angled this way, and I like it. But for some reason, I feel like it takes a lot of the product away. So you're going to be tapping and tapping and tapping, and you don't get the desired look. So what I'm going to do, I don't know why I used that one. I'm sorry. This is from Real Techniques, and it has 3 little brushes there. My awesome husband got it for me for Christmas because he wasn't sure which brushes I liked. So he got me the sample ones, which I truly love. So So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. This brush is actually more for blush, but I like the way that it makes my highlight and my contour, actually not highlight, my contour look. So this is the one that I'm gonna use. It's a little brush and it's so full and it's so soft, and this is the one that I'm gonna be using. So I apologize if I were using the other one. And that's the other one that I was using, which is this one here. It makes the contour line so harsh, and you don't want it to look harsh. You want it to look as natural as you can. So I'm gonna go back with that line and I'm gonna start stippling away. So again, you don't want to rub it back, because if you rub it back, you're rubbing all the foundation that you just put on. So you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you rub it in. Not rub it, I'm sorry. You want to stipple it in. Just like that. Let me see, I don't know if you're able to see it. This is not the finished product. We're going to go ahead and go back with dark cocoa. You're going to start again. And somehow you're going to be taking it backwards and up. Backwards and up. You never want to drag down, because if you drag it down, then it means that your face is going to be looking downwards like that. And you don't want that. You want everything to look up and full. So once you're done with dark cocoa, you're going to take the other color, which is the medium cocoa. You tap off the excess. Alright, so once you're done, we're going to go ahead and take both colors. We're going to tap the excess off, and we're going to put some right here on our forehead, because I know a lot of you ladies, sometimes you don't like to wear ponytails or your hair back because you feel like your forehead is too big, or you just don't want to show too much of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, this one here, I'm going to rub it off, and it makes it look smaller. And I know I didn't cover it at the beginning, but the reason why you use a contour is because everything that you contour in your face, you want to make it look slimmer, and everything that you want to highlight, you want it to pop. So everything, absolutely everything that you want to hide, or not hide, but you want to make it look slimmer, you want to make sure that you contour with it. So in my case, you want to make sure that you contour this right here, so it pops out your cheekbones, and it makes your face look slimmer. And you want to contour your forehead, so in case if you want to put your ponytail up, or if you want to put your hair back, it makes it seem, makes the illusion that you have a smaller forehead. Or if you have a small forehead and you want to make it look like you have a bigger forehead, you want to highlight the middle of the forehead as well. And usually what I do is I'm gonna contour my chin right here. So all you ladies that have double chins, make sure, because you know who you are, and I am one of them. You want to make sure that you contour the heck out of here. Because, you know, we all know that whenever you take pictures and you go like this, you can see that double chin, so make sure that you contour. So usually what you want to do is you want to contour the sides of your nose right here, and that usually makes the illusion of a slimmer nose. So you don't have to do surgery, you don't have to go under the knife to do that. You can just go ahead and do it with just a contour. I'm going to show you right now. So this is my nose. Just like that. And then after you contour, usually I like to pinch it just a little bit so I can have it a little bit thinner. Just like that, and you bring it down just a little bit. You go all the way up to the eyebrow. Bring the contour down, and do the other side. Pinch it again. Sometimes you can also do it right underneath, so you can make the illusion of, oh, that tickles, that you have a smaller nose as well. All right, so we are done with the contour, right? Do you agree? I agree, right? Okay, so once you are done with that contour, you want to make sure that you get your highlight done. Now, like Jacqueline Hill says, we want to make sure that it's on fleek. So this is where I'm going to grab this little kabuki brush. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight. And usually everything that you do to your face is always in triangles, right? Except for the contour. So the highlighting is we're going to do a triangle. So we're going to do a triangle from here down going this way. We're going to do a triangle this way, triangle this way, triangle underneath the eyes, a triangle right here. I'm sorry, I need to flick you off. And down right here of your nose, and a little triangle going this way. The reason why we do that is because we want to make sure that you get those pop-up lights. Remember that when I was telling you that the contour is used to slim down your face, and the highlight is used to pop those areas of the face. So you want to make sure that because you contour this side of your forehead or on the top of your forehead, you want to make sure that you get some light right here, because of course you don't want to seem like you have no forehead. And this makes you look much more alive, much more awake. So you're going to grab your kabuki brush and we're going to stipple it away. Stipple, stipple, stipple. Going this way. So what we do is you want to go up, down in a triangle, go out, and fill in those spaces. Same thing on the other side. So you want to go up, down, side, and fill in those spaces. And then you're going to go on the bottom, right here. And you see, when you do this right here, it makes your contour look more on point. If that makes sense. This side, right here. And then down the nose. So what I'm going to do, and this is just a regular, I don't know how long I've been having this blush set right here. This one has two. It has the an actual blush, and it has, I think it's like a contour color, but I like to use both of them right here. Take some, tap off the excess. So remember, please do not forget to tap off the excess, because if you tap too much and you start putting that product in your face, it's going to be a little too much, and then it's going to be even worse for you to try to take it off. So what I like to do is I like to smile. Of course, everybody likes to smile, but when you smile, you highlight that cheekbone right here. And this is the part that you want to highlight. I'm sorry, not highlight. You want to put the blush there. So you want to smile and start right here and do the circle. Circle, and then you start taking it back. Start making bigger circles right here. And it starts to blend in with your contour. So we're going to do the other side. Smile. All right, so once you're done with that, now we're going to go with the Pop of Light color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same kabuki brush that we used before, which is this one right here. Tap off the excess and then put it right here. So you do it on the top, do it on the side, top, and on the side. Perfect. I don't know if you can see in here. Let me see if I can close it up. Close up, close up. We can see that small shimmer color right there. All right, that's enough of the close-up, right? All right, so let's put this contour baby away. And lastly, this is what I use for me to stay matte the whole day. So I know that the foundation has a lot to do with it. So this foundation helps me a lot to stay matte, but you also want to make sure that you finish it off with something, right? So this is what makes it so matte. And for those of you ladies that are dry to normal skin, you probably don't want to use this because it makes it look very matte. But in my condition, or in my case, and for all of you ladies that are oily to normal skin, this is very, very, very helpful. And at first I was like, oh my goodness, I don't want to spend $16 on something that I don't even know if it's going to work. But this is a Too Faced Prime and Poreless pressed powder. And this baby I love. I completely love it. It comes in a white powder, and it comes with a little sponge as well. This one right here. And this is the powder brush. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some from here. I'm going to start putting some on my forehead, down my nose, cheeks and contour. And this is what it does. It holds everything in place. Well, actually, this is what makes sure that it stays matte. And I take it down my neck. Especially, you want to make sure that you take care of that T-zone. So this is the famous T-zone right here. Right here. So, of course, anytime that you get oily, that's on your T-zone that you get oily. So a lot of the times you see people that are really shiny right on their forehead, right on the nose, right here on their chin. So you want to make sure that you powder the hell out of it. Alrighty, so once you're done, put this back. So once you're done with that, you want to make sure. This is what I do. I usually put this spray, and this is like a magic spray, honestly. This is the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray Oil Control. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but I love this baby to death. This, even if I don't put any foundation on, even if I just put some primer on, or my Nivea Men Sensitive Balm here, I always finish it off with this spray right here because what it is it's like glue. It holds everything together. Literally, it holds everything together. So I want to make sure that I put this on after I finish my full face, and then once I finish with my eyeshadow. So I'm going to put it on right now, and even with 3 little spritz, you're done. So, all right. So now that it's a little bit dry, now we're going to go on with the eyes. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my eyeshadow. And usually what I do is I'm going to get my handy dandy Urban Decay primer. What is it called? Eyeshadow primer potion. So let's press this baby here. And I'm using my fingers with this. You really don't need to get fancy with them. You just need your fingers. And spread it all over, all the way up to your eyebrows. Well, since I have this palette right here, might as well do a smoky eye. Yay! This is the colors for the palette on the smoky eye. I mean the smoky palette. And I absolutely love it. The very first thing that you want to make sure when you do a smoky eye is you don't want to take it up too high up. Because that's what scares everybody. You want to make sure that you don't look like you just got punched in the eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a soft brown color. And this one is not a fancy palette. This one I want to say it's from Avon. It's a little 4 eyeshadow palette here. And I'm going to get my e.l.f. brushes here, which I got some extra brushes besides the other my brush set. So what I'm gonna use first, and I'm gonna go in with this soft brown right here. I don't know if you guys can see that this one right here. I'm gonna take that color and I'm gonna put it on my crease, all over my crease and up and higher. And this, what it's gonna do, it's gonna be your blending color. So that way, in case if you do take it higher up than you're supposed to, it doesn't look like you just got punched in the eye. A whole lot more. Right here. All right, so it's like a soft color right there. It's like a brownish, ashy color looking. So we're going to go ahead and we're done with that. Next, we're going to grab, since I have 2 blending brushes, we're going to grab the little darker color, which is this brown right here. We're going to go ahead and grab a little bit of that color. We're going to put it right on the crease. Yes, honey.
Just trying to see if you're done.
What I told you. Yes. Interrupting like always. All right. So once you're done with that, what we're going to do is usually you want to grab a black eyeliner. But in this case, I don't know what happened to my eyeliner. I really don't. So we're going to grab the blackest eyeshadow that you have. And the key here is that you don't want to go above. You don't even want to touch the crease. So, right, and I'm going to try to put it a little bit closer. This is what I should have done when I was blending. But you don't want to go higher than the crease right here. So you want to stay really low. Because what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and blend it out, right? So let's grab the palette here again. And we're going to grab this black color right here. So let me see if you guys can see. You really can't see. It's okay. Right there. So you see, I'm not taking it above the crease. That is the biggest mistake that some of us do. We take it above the crease, and that's what makes it seem like we just got punched. All right. So once you're done with that, we're going to take another blending brush. Actually, this is actually called the contour brush, but it's not. I don't use it for contour. I use it for this. And this is what it looks like right here. So we're going to go ahead and start blending that out. And don't worry if you move that color, because you're going to go back and add some more. We're gonna blend, blend, blend. Blend until your fingers hurt. So this is the reason why we actually put a different color above. So you see how it's coming out together? That right there. All right, so we're gonna add some more black to it. Just like that. The original brush that actually came with this set, which is this one right here, and it has a two-side brush right there. I'm going to apply just a little bit more brown. We're going to blend this out. Remember, blending is the key to everything. Just like that. All right. And usually what I like, in this palette, there's like a gray silver color here, and that's what I'm going to apply in my corner, just right here, so I can highlight this color. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it. Just like this. I even like to bring it down here. I know for some of you it's a little dark, but for my taste, this is a perfect smoky eye for during the day. All right. So the last but not least, you want to grab a small little brush so you can highlight your eyebrow bone. We're going to highlight with the color 13. And it's this small little brush right here. We're going to highlight our eyebrow bone right here. I like to highlight the whole eyebrow bone. Just like this. Alright, just like that. So now let's start with the other eye. And we're going to skip to this one because you already seen it on the other eye. So we're going to go on with the eyeliner. So the eyeliner that I'm using today is the Ultra Eyeliner Waterproof by Maybelline New York. This one, the only thing that I will say though, it comes out a little bit thicker. It comes out a little thick. And I don't know if you can see it just there. Focus. It comes out just a little bit thicker, but that's okay. But in this case, we want it to come out thick. So we're going to start our line going this way. I mean, I'm not going to go through a deep dive of how to do the eyeliner, but I will do a tutorial just on that. So wait for it, please. It's just like that. All right, so let's start. So the mascara that I'm using, and I use different mascaras for my top eyelashes and my bottom lashes. So this is from Too Faced Better Than Sex. And I will tell you that it is very, very, very good. I want to say it was about $27, but it came with a smaller version as well. And it was very worth it. And the other one that I used on my top lashes is a Too Faced Size Queen. As you can see, I'm a Too Faced freak now. So this one, I love the brush that it has on this. It's actually very thick. It comes out very thick. And it just makes it look like you have a ton of eyelash. And it makes it look longer. And this one, what it does, it actually separates it. So if you see the brush on this one, it's a little longer, but it doesn't have as much bristles as the other one. But I love the combination between these two. These Too Faced, oh, I just love them. And then this one, I'm on the bottom one, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Max Volume Mascara. And the reason why I like this one is because the brush is very thin and it has a lot of movement to it. So as you can see, there's like very tiny, tiny, tiny little bristles on it. And I like it because it's very precise. So wherever you move the brush, it's going to stay there. So you're not going to have mascara all over the place. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with the Too Faced Better Than Sex. it goes. Alright, so we are done with mascaras. Now, usually when I'm wearing a dramatic eye, I like to keep it very low with my lipstick. You're more than welcome to do whatever. It really does look good if you want to wear a bold red lip color, if you want to do black, if you want to do dark purple. I've done it with dark purple before. But when it's during the day, I like to keep it more settled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a nude lipstick. And for that, I recently purchased the LA Matte Liquid Lipsticks. And this is the color that I'm going to be using. It's called Dreamy. This one right here. Let me see if you're able to see it. It's called Dreamy. And this is the packaging. This is the LA lip colors. And I'm going to be using their LA lipsticks as well. And they're really, really, really good. This one's in the color Natural. They're very, they come off very good. They're very, what is the word that I'm looking for? It just comes out really smooth. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure there's nothing in my mouth. I'm going to start lining it up. There it goes. I'm going to apply lip color. And this is the way that it comes out. It's very, very good. I love it. And I just recently told one of my friends, I was like, you need to buy it. I said, it's really good. She's like, no, I like more of the high-end products. And I said, this actually feels like a high-end because it literally lasts about 12 hours. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm the type of person that I'm licking my lips all day. I'm drinking things. I'm eating things. And it still lasts all day. So with that being said, let's go ahead and try it. Alrighty, so this is the finished product. So we have the dark gray smoky eye with top and bottom natural eyelashes, and we have a nude color lipstick, and this is the way that it looks. I'm going to go ahead and close you up. So this is the eye color right there. Very, very nice. And this is the lip color right here. And this is the finished product. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for tuning into my first video, my first tutorial, and I hope to see you soon.